been so blessed that I can still play the cello. My ears don't allow me to do loud music anymore. I've got this ringing going on really loudly all the time. It's going on now. I can't hear enough clarity to do complex chamber music. And if I play anything loud, like orchestral stuff, it just makes my head explode. No chance. So my last gig was in Korea in October 2019, playing on stage with 3 other cellists. Should have been a really nice gig, playing some of my arrangements. But my ears weren't up to simply hearing where to play. The writing was already on the wall beforehand. I'd done my last gig with the orchestra in July with the LSO. Went to California and their numbers were doubled by another orchestra. And it's just had to spend half the gig with my fingers in my ears. The noise levels were just eating up my head. And then when I couldn't hear the clarity of the cellist, I sort of had a bit of a breakdown on the stage in front of 1,000 people in Korea, and I thought, well, enough's enough, this has to end. Even after that rough time in Korea, I didn't want to touch the cello, I didn't want to touch music anymore. I thought, that's it. And for 6 months I didn't touch the cello. When things were getting rough, I put on Glenn Gould's Goldberg Variations, the Bach, which is music for healing. I thought, well, I'd like to play Bach too, and just have that more intimate connection with the music than just listening to it. Create it, just for the space around me. Nothing more than that, just feeling the spirit of the room I'm in. It was a therapy for me, really. The Bach was a therapy for me. If I've been doing this Bach, it'd be a nice thing to share, it's the thing to feed the spirit of the town with as well. So I took it to the streets in Oswald Street in Shrewsbury, which was initially a little bit traumatic because that's a performance, actually, busking. People are listening, but it's a performance. It's like a concert, busking. So it was initially quite traumatic until I got used to that really hardcore way of performing, which is what busking is. It doesn't take prisoners. Busking is very immediate, you know your reaction. I got a lot of support from the community, met a lot of really good people that way. It's a really good way to meet people and connect with people. La Masse retreat in August. The first person I bumped into there was somebody was chopping wood, and that was Danny Diskin was there chopping wood for the fire. Immediately we started having quite an interesting conversation. He told me about his work in South America with rain and reforestation work. Danny also told me about his Trees and Music project, protecting the Pernambuco trees that are now a highly endangered species. Bach concerts is, I guess, step one. Churches are the spiritual home of Bach. It sounds really great, isn't it? We're going to organise a tour of churches. We're offering a very easy to organise concert that all requires is free entry with donations, optional donations. All you have to really do is put up a few posters, send around an emailing list, put a chair out.
He's absolutely fantastic. I've never heard him before, but I've heard a tremendous amount about it.
My appreciation of the piece of music and also the way that he plays it has just grown